Good morning, welcome back to Live Shopping here at Highlight Crafts. My name's Mel, I will be your host for this hour, and we've got some fantastic deals for you on SVG files. We've got some on stencil files, and we've got Minecraft Studio as well. So great opportunity to stock up on these amazing products if you've got a Brothers Scan and Cut. And I have to say hello to everybody that joined us at the NEC yesterday that bought a Scan and Cut. Welcome to the Brother family. I'm going to hold your hand and take you on the most incredible journey you will ever go on as a crafter. So thank you. We actually sold out a Scan and Cuts. We had to take pre-orders yesterday. It was that busy. It was fantastic. So thank you very much. And I had one of the, well, I'm going to say the nicest compliment that I have ever had on Friday when a lady stood at the side of me and I was talking to a crowd of people about Scan and Cut, and she said, you know what the best thing is? If you buy a Scan and Cut from Highlight Crafts, Mel comes with it because she'll hold your hand and take you on that journey. How lovely is that? Proper made me a bit emotional, that. I was like, that's really nice. I love that because I just do it because I love it. You know, I love what I do and I love sharing. So it was really lovely to just hear that. I was really, really pleased. And people coming up and saying, I've got it out the box. I was like, yes, thank goodness for that. Right, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping and introduce you to the team, first of all, that we've got this morning. We've got our lovely Laura on cameras. You all right, Chick?
Yes,
did you manage without us?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Just about, yeah. We managed just about without you guys. We've got Lily in the producer's seat.
Hello.
Lily was at the NEC. Have you recovered, love?
Yeah, I'm just about awake, I think.
Just about awake. Just about awake. It was great. It was brilliant. And we'll see if Stephanie's going to join us in a little while. She might do, she might not. But either way, we'll have a lot of fun, won't we? Right, so let me tell you a little bit about live shopping. So live shopping is a concept that we've been doing probably for about 18 months now. And it means that we can sell directly to you. So we can pass on all the deals and the discounts, which is great. And you can watch us on various platforms. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, to shop with us on Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do to buy that product is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. So you don't need to go away to shop with us, so you don't miss any of the demos, etc. All right? Then that will put that automatically into a basket for you, and you will then receive a direct message from us. When you open that message, you will find a link. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. All I can hear is Lily like that on the keyboard. It's really distracting. I'm like, oh, my brain can't focus on that today. Normally it don't bother me, but today it's like, woo. So when you open that message, you'll find a link. Click the link. That will take you to highlightcrafts.com, where I need you to log into your account and then check those baskets out. Because actually on this show, the sooner you check out, the sooner you can be downloading those files and crafting with them, which is great, isn't it? So that's how you shop with us on Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you're shopping with us on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com, if you literally go to our website, press play, and all the items in that show will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then just select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they'll go into a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. When you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that checkout process. Now, what's really important, because we know we're going to get a lot of new people after the NEC, is that you open an account with us before you join. And the reason that's important is because at Highlight Crafts, when you open an account with us, we have a club, and it's called Club Highlight. And just by opening an account, you get automatically made a member of that club. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny to join at all. Nothing. All right? But what it does mean is that you will get extra discount on every single show or every single order that you place with us here at Highlight Crafts. Everyone. Not just the first couple, all of them. And it doesn't matter whether it's for £5 or £500 or anything in between, you will automatically get that discount. Now, once you spend X amount with us, that discount increases. Then you spend another X amount, that increases. So you get up to a really good discount. And you can also get points. So for every pound that you spend, you get 5 points. And they go onto your account in a couple of weeks' time. That's because that's our returns policy. So after your 14-day returns, we then allocate those points to your account. Now, you can use those as you go along, or you can save them up for a bigger purchase. It's entirely up to you, whichever you prefer to do. And on top of that, because that's not enough, if your basket spend comes to over £35 after your discounts, we pay your postage. So you can take that money and spend it on something crafty, which is great. So all the benefits of a club, but none of the fees. The only reason we ask you for your date of birth when you sign up for an account is so that we can send you something on your birthday, which is great. Right, so shall we begin? Let's start at the beginning because it's a very good place to start. Now, these are the only dies that we've got on this show. Everything else is SVG files for your Scan and Cut and Minecraft Studio that works alongside it. But these are fabulous. So Shop Designer is going to get you all 5 sets of dies for $39.99. It should be $74.98. And these are stunning. Now then, if you bought your Sospeso Trasparente this weekend, and there was a lot of you bought into that product, you can take these into Minecraft Studio, print them onto rice paper, and then use the napkin glue and put them onto one of the clear sheets. So all of these could then be moldable. So think about that as another option as well. So first of all, you have got your Feeling Rosy. How beautiful is that? That is a stunning image. So you buy the die, but then you build it up to look like this. Isn't that exquisite? We do have the stencils coming up actually as SVG files as well. So that should be $12.99 by itself, okay? Then you're going to get this one, which is your Petals and Plumage. You've got your little magpie in there as well. So if you just got Merlin and Millie in the last show, that would work perfectly with this too. How glorious is that? And then you can snip into these and decoupage them up. You can see our Amanda there has done the boards for these. Look at the depth that you can create just by cutting these out and snipping into them. You're then going to get your Floral, what does that say? Reverie. Floral Reverie. I'm trying to read it upside down. That one should be $12 now. In fact, all of these should be $12.99 each. But you're getting that crazy saving today, $39.99 for all 5. So you're getting that one as well. You're also going to get your Iris or your Violet. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love an iris. Now an iris, this kind of die is perfect. Yes, it works on a square card, but if you snipped away this little bit and extended it here, it also works really, really well around an oval and a rectangle, because an oval is taller than it is wider, right? As is a rectangle if you're using them portrait. So you want to wrap that corner around it and make it taller than it is wider. So that's that one. And then last but by no means least, you've also got your Cosmos corner. And again, this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Also think about printing these out on shrink plastic, because we do printable shrink plastic. These could be your little elements. And this is just with our Craftmaster book dies. We've done a little bit of stenciling in the background to add some detail into there. But you're going to get all 5 sets of those dies for $39.99. Then you'll still get your discount and your points back, and you get the artwork with this as well. So let's show you the artwork for this, because this is gorgeous. So now look at this for Sospeso Trasparente. Look at these, all your flower heads here, your foliage. If you see me do it here or you saw me do it at the NEC, do you know what? It was one of the best things to demonstrate for 4 days, that, because I had a table full of flowers and everybody walking past went, oh, they're beautiful. how did you make those? And when I showed them, they were like, wow, is that it? I was like, yep, that's it. Honestly, the amount of that product we sold over those 4 days was amazing. That and the stickers, the resin decals, because stickers doesn't do them any favours whatsoever, does it? And everybody that spoke to me about the stickers, resin decals, said they are so much better in real life than they were on the TV. So please make sure that you have a look at those before you check your baskets out. They're called Highlight Looks with an E. Right, now then, so you've got all of these. You've also got all of these. You've also got the Digi-Stamps. How cool is that? So you can colour your own in. We're just talking about these dies, Stephanie, for Sospeso, because you get the artwork with it.
Oh, wow.
All those people that bought Sospeso over the weekend can now use all of these, can't they?
Yeah.
How fabulous is that?
Yeah.
And you're also going to get some backgrounds as well that work perfectly with them. So all of that, all 5 sets of dies. Now your artwork's worth $9.99. So that means if it's $39.99 for your dies, you're only paying £6 each per packet instead of $12.99. That's better than half price. And that's before your discount.
And they're beautiful.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm going to get Laura to just come round and have a look at some of these ones here, darling, because these are absolutely beautiful. How stunning are they? Now you can put as much on or as little as you prefer. Had this conversation a lot with people at the NEC. I love this. Look at the background here. Stenciling through the stencil designs with an ink, with a sticky ink, and then pouring embossing powder on it. That's amazing. The wax seals in there. And I was talking to a lot of you at the NEC about building up your designs and how, you know, creativity is unique to each person that creates. Because some people, look at this up here, the clock. Some people love a lot on their cards, some people don't. But that's the joy of being creative, because you can put your personality into those designs. So if you want the dies with the Micro Studio artwork, it's Shop Designer and it's $39.99. Now then, if you would like them as SVG files, so these are scalable vectors, which means that you can use them with your scan and cut. So when we bring you, and I'm going through this again because we've got a lot of new people that are going to be joining us from the NEC. So I need to just go through all the basics of what we do. So when we bring you SVG files here at Highlight Crafts, we bring you them in 3 different sizes just to get you started. So first of all, you're going to get the original size, which will be the size that the die was. You then get a smaller and a larger version, or a larger and an extra large version, depending on what that artwork calls for. So our graphic designers make that call. You then get all of your artwork. You also get all of your artwork in reverse, so you can have them back to back. So if you're making an aperture of a floral, you can have the inside of your card looking just as pretty as the outside. We then digitally create the decoupage for you. So you get all the decoupage layers as well, and you get your detailed designs. Now I've been showing you recently how to lay those over your reflections artwork and foil them. Now we're not going backwards, we can't go retrospectively with our foiling positioning guide, because I think Sophie would leave the building and never return, and we can't do that. It's too big a job. But going forward, you will be getting those, but you also get your detail lines with this, because you can draw them, you can foil them, you can emboss them. They are absolutely superb. Now, Shop Digital, $29.99 is going to get you the bless you, Laura. Everyone's sneezing today. We haven't got time to be ill. Can I just put that out there? Don't need that. No, not happening. I haven't got time to be ill, right? I'm not doing it. Honestly, I very, very rarely get ill. When I get ill, I get ill. But it doesn't happen very often, thank goodness. Right, so you're going to get all of that, plus the artwork that we showed you before with Minecraft Studio. Shop Digital, $29.99, okay? That's that
So
little
Mel, what I'm thinking is, shall I do a quick demo on each one as we go along?
Yes, perfect.
So
Let's do that.
So this one
Perfect.
is
Let's do that. Great.
our designer selection, right?
Yes.
So first of all, let's look at what you actually get on here, because it is beautiful. I mean, it really is quite stunning. I'm just going to move these flowers out of the way because I'm going to build something with them. So you're going to get each of the individual flowers, which you can see here, and you've got loads of beautiful elements. They are almost, the petals almost look like they're velvet. And then you've also got some of them in little mini bouquets. I love that corner. That's going to be so useful, and we could extend that a little bit. In fact, I'll do that as a quick demo in a minute for you, show you how to make that into a frame, because it's just beautiful. So you've got all of your individual florals, and when we talk about scene building, anything that's got an individual elements that you could add into a scene, then or create a scene from, that's what you get in the scene building, where we break everything down for you. Then you've got your reflections. Now each one of these, you print it out just as it is. Don't change fit to page or anything. That gives you the design that you then put the die over the top of it, and that's it. That's it done. You could, if you wanted to, you could use these without the dies and still fussy cut them, but you've got everything else on the download anyway. Then you get those digi-stamps, and these are beautiful, and they really are quite stunning, and you can see all the detail that you've got here. And you get them for every single element that we think we could create a stamping design from. So you can build your own stamping. Then you get the rice papers, and these are particularly stunning in this collection. So you can see you've got all of those, which we've got there. Now, I'm just going to take these out of the way for a moment. I know we seem to have sort of dived into digital this Monday morning, but we've got lots more coming up on the channel that isn't. David's got his painting. We've got brand new Lux stickers. I'm excited about those because I've got a new thing I want to share with you. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to go into the scene building. I'm going to pull this really pretty rose out, and look at, that's lovely, isn't it? Let me just take the digi stamp that matches that, and I'm just going to bring that over the top, and I want you to see how we can add in that line detail to the design if we choose to. So I've laid it over the top and made it look like it's now been stamped and coloured. But I'm going to go into my effects, and I'm going to change the colour of this. So it's, imagine that you've just stamped that image, but what you want to do is you want to change the colour of the ink pad to red. So we've been able to put that on as a red image on there. And I'm just going to bring that in. But then I'm going to do something else. I'm just going to blur it. So I've just softened it the tiniest bit, like that, over the top of that coloured artwork. And you can see the effect that you'll get with it, just the edges of it, just slightly softly blurred.
Incredible.
Okay, let's do it.
I think that might be my new favourite thing.
Well, I want to show you something else. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to undo the blur, okay? So we've gone back to a really sharp edge. And now I'm going to apply the blur to this one. So I'm just using the slider and I'm going to blur that edge. Now I'm bringing this over the top. Look, it looks like we've watercoloured it.
It does.
That looks like you've now done a watercolour over that stamped image.
Now, can I emboss that now?
We'd have to emboss it before.
Okay.
So let me do that as an emboss. Let me do that. And I need to make it very transparent.
Oh, that's nice with white.
And bring that.
Wow. That looks like it's been parched.
It looks like parchment, doesn't
it?
That looks like parchment.
That's very exciting.
Right, so let me just go into that, guys, so you can see. It looks like we've coloured the back of the parchment, and that is your parchment.
That's well exciting. Look at that.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness me, that printed on vellum.
Well, that printed on vellum is going to look
That's
perfect.
amazing.
it will look like it's been parched. It will.
That's great.
So look at how that soft blurred edge, but those, so when you think you don't need the digi-stamps, absolutely you do, because, and this is something I'm going to be working on a bit more this next week, because I'm working on, I want to work on a new range of designs where that is, so that's your card front. I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. And let me show you with it. No, I'd said I'd do you that frame, didn't I? Let me move those out the way and bring this in. I want to show you this frame. So where are you? It's not
Carol D, can you tell me what foil I need to use with the foiling kit, please? I'm presuming that's a scan and cut foiling kit, because I think Carol bought one yesterday. You need any foil that isn't toner reactive, so a heat reactive foil will work perfectly. We do sell one on the website. I'll see if Lily can find it and put a link for you in the group. We've got a few that we do on our website, but it's just not the ones that work with the laser printer, so not the toner reactive ones. You need the heat reactive ones. Oh, Stephanie, that's beautiful.
So I'm just going to make this into a frame, but because we want somewhere to be able to put our sentiment, what we need to do is fill in the bottom of this part of the design, but give ourselves a little bit more depth and dimension to the design. So I'm just going to get that bit and build it into here.
Lovely.
And then because that's, now you can see why we're doing this, just going to get myself a couple of little leaves. I want a little leaf, it's quite small, just to go into there. Just going to get that into that, and I'm going to now send that to the back. So that leaf's right in the back there. Oops.
Right, Cheryl Kay says, hi, I'm not good at technology. Welcome to my world, Cheryl. So can you tell me if it's easy to buy the downloads and SVGs? Yes, it is. So you just type the code in, and then when you check out your basket, that download will stay on your account. If it's a zipped file, you right click and extract it, and then you can save it into your downloads, or you can save it onto a USB. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. If you watch the Scan and Cut shows tomorrow, I'll show you exactly how easy it is. And then you download them onto a USB, or you can download them to anywhere on your computer and then send them from there to your Scan and Cut. So we'll definitely do that tomorrow. Lily, will you just make me a note, because I will have forgotten by the time I leave this room. And is it easy to import them into Minecraft Studio? Yes, same thing again. You can put them onto a USB or import them from your downloads. So that's that bit. And then we've done the foil bit, and then there was another question. Rosemary Carter, good morning everyone. Please can you explain to me how I should be able to print on my sublimation sticker sheets? So you print onto your sublimation paper, Rosemary, and then you transfer that paper onto your sticker sheet. So you heat it onto the sticker sheet. Because we had a thing, didn't we, going on about that. You don't print directly onto the sticker sheets. You print onto your sublimation paper, and then you heat press it onto the sticker sheets. I hope that helps. And she's also asking, how does she get the Sunday email? You just sign up for our marketing.
Yes.
So you'll find it on our website, sign up, because she was in the Sunday supplement and she doesn't know how to see it.
Oh, okay.
And if that doesn't work, Rosemary, just message help@Highlight Crafts. Is Diane in today?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, so either Diane or Sean will help you see that that Sunday email as well. So I hope that answers all your questions. And Joanne says, please don't ever come off air. My bank manager will be happy, but I don't like him anyway.
Right, guys, I want to show you this. So look at this frame we've just built.
That's beautiful, Stephanie.
So I'm just going to rotate it so that you can see that. Look.
Wow.
Isn't that just stunning?
Amazing.
And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ungroup it, because while you were talking, Mel, I did a couple of things that I just need to share with
Lovely.
people. So first of all, we started out with it like this, and that's great. But I'm not as keen on this shape as the inside of my frame.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do to make it more intense and more full, I literally brought those two flowers in and overlapped them here, because I've
Lovely.
now made that a much squarer
Yeah.
shape, and I'm liking that better. Also, the other thing that you can do is, I'm just going to do this like this so you can see it doesn't have to be a square,
No.
as in regular square. Look at how I'm now bringing this design like that. So I've got it as a diagonal. I'm going to group it, and then you can expand and play with the design.
Brilliant.
So you can really play with it. But I just want to go back to our little, because I said I'd show you that part of it, but I want to just show you a couple more things with our little stamping demos. So when you go into your, so first of all, if I go back into my scene building and I pick, let me pick this one. So Cosmic Corner, okay, that one. Then I go into my Digi-Stamps and I pick Cosmic Corner again, and I lay that over the top. That is our perfect little pattern. But the effects that we want, I want to change the line that I've got on this. So pretend that I'm inking with a different colour ink pad, and I'm just going to give that a green boost.
Wow.
So you can see how it really just brings the
That's brilliant.
design out, and it looks effective, doesn't it?
Yeah, really effective.
So that's one bit of it. Then the other thing is, don't forget, you can still do this. So I've only brought a few lines into the design.
For those of you that have never seen Minecraft Studio before, it's a graphics program that was designed by crafters for crafters. And you need a Windows-based PC, but the actual program itself is free for you to download from highlightcrafts.com.
Right,
and then you can be doing all of that. That looks lovely.
So look at now how
That's
I've got
gorgeous.
that lovely soft blur over the
that.
top of it. Then if I go back into my files, back into my scene building, get my Cosmic Corner again, this one, and I'm going to bring that over the top. So I've got a glow around. You've got like a green glow
Brilliant.
around the design. And then this one, I'm going to go into my effects. I'm going to change the hue a little bit, change the opacity. So I've now gone from that colour. Wow. Look at how I'm adding and changing that colour, just the tiniest little bit.
Wow.
To get those colours all soft and fluffy. Then I'm going to get rid of you, get this. I'm going to change the brightness of it. Where am I? Wrong bit. So you need to go.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, that's because I've
Love
made it glow.
Plasma.
Let me do. Oh, we were supposed to have been only doing a little demo, wasn't
You were,
we?
yes. And I need to show everybody everything else, please.
Right, okay.
that
I'll
all right?
stop. Yeah, I'll
Right.
come back.
Laura, can you just come round here first? We're going to do this slightly differently. Look how beautiful these samples are. How wonderful is that? Now, we could design something like that bottle on Scan and Cut. Look at these. I'll tell you what, there's cards for new babies, and then there's these. Aren't these absolutely exquisitely beautiful? And then you could frame those and put them on the nursery wall. Right, let me talk to you about the files and the artwork for this, please. So these are SVGs only. We don't have dies left for these. Well, certainly not on this show. We might have them, but they're not on this show. So Breezy Baby gives you that washing line. Cozy Cradle gives you the cot with the bunnies in. Delicate Carriage gives you that image. And Special Delivery gives you your stalk. So you're getting all of those plus this artwork for $12.99. This is fantastic. Look at this. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Isn't that just glorious? You've got your stalk in here, and you've also got this lovely watercolour finish to this. This is absolutely beautiful. Now think about doing what Stephanie's just doing, where you put the digi-stamp over the top, turn it white by changing the opacity. It looks like you've done it on parchment. I've never seen that before. That's amazing. That's like well, it's not going to take over embossing because that's ridiculously brilliant. But that's a great shout, right? Now all those digi-stamps now, you can make it look like, and then you print it on vellum. It's going to look like you spent hours doing it. And then you also get your background. Sorry, I get a bit squealy, don't I? But I really love these collections. And they're a great deal. $12.99. Shop Studio will not only get you that artwork. If you're brand new to us and you're like, I've got Minecraft Studio, go and download it for free right now from highlightcrafts.com. You need a Windows-based PC, but oh my goodness me, it needs to come with a government health warning because it is seriously addictive. Seriously addictive. Now, I've done a lot of Minecraft Studio shows over the past 4 years this year, isn't it? 4 years or 5 years? 5 years this year, isn't it? So since we started.
Is it?
Since I started in December, yeah.
Is it?
Finished in 2021 on the 4th of December and started here on the 5th.
Of 2021?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
so
4 years.
4 years.
Sorry, I think we're already in next year. Good grief. 4 days at the NEC and I don't even know what year it is anymore.
Hey,
Brilliant.
I don't even know what day it is.
No, me neither.
Apparently.
Gosh. So you're getting all of that lot. Shop Studio, $12.99. Now then, this one, oh, come on. You know I'm going to do it, Laura, don't you? How incredible are these cards? If you want to make cards like this, today you can get the SVG download with all the artwork for $12.99 before you discount. You can download it instantly. There's no postage, and you could be making cards or scrapbook pages or home decor or whatever it is like that. So let me talk you through these because this is a bumper pack. If you haven't got this as your SVGs, do not miss out on this one. This is Shop Download. This is going to get you all of your SVG files, so your frames, your anchor, your scene that you can build up. You're looking out with the children. You're lighting the way with the lighthouse. You're keeping watch with the seagull. Your maiden voyage with the ship, and to the beach. That is amazing value for money for $12.99 because on top of that, you're going to get all of the scenes that you can build up so you can make all your own tunnel cards. This just reminds me of being a little girl. I'm right back on the beach at the seaside with the penny arcades and the little helter-skelters.
And how it smells
and the trampolines and the fish and chips in the air and the sound of the ice cream vans in the distance when 99s were 99s, right? I know, right?
And 99p.
And 99p. Well, they weren't even that, were they, when we were little? But look at these. How great are these? Now, you can build your own scenes. Now, I have to tell you, Minecraft Studio and Scan and Cut are a marriage made in heaven. And we're going to be doing some of that tomorrow in the Scan and Cut shows. I've started a plan this morning when I got in, and I'm going to complete the plan this afternoon and then share it with you all tomorrow, because this is a great opportunity to be able to do this. Now, please don't use these reflections. You'll get separate reflections. These are for the dies. You'll get your own reflections. But oh my goodness, look at this. I'm smiling my head off while I'm talking to you, and I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible because Amber's just put something into the studio that looks phenomenal. And then you get all of these scenes in here as well. This will be the best $12.99 you spend all day. Honestly, unbelievable value for money. Look at these scenes. We used to go to Tenby on Llandudno a lot, and I can't see it, but I can remember clearly the seafront at Llandudno, and there was a Punch and Judy. And I tell you what, that's not politically correct anymore, is it? Flipping out the things they got away with when we were kids, right? I'll tell you. But look at these backgrounds as well. They look like fossils. How stunning is this collection? And all it's costing you is $12.99. That, my friends, is brilliant deal. Now, I need to come back to this. Oh, no, I'll let you show them.
No, go
on. No,
Right, guys,
you
we've
show
just
them.
printed out the design
Your
that we
turn.
just did. Look at this. I don't know which is going to be the best way for you to see it.
Probably against you, against your top. Well, let me get a piece of black card. Hang on.
Look
That'll
at
be
that,
the best
guys.
way to
It
see it, I
looks
think.
like it's been
Really?
embossed. It looks like it's actually... Shall I do it
I
against
need
my
a little
penny?
piece of black card, and I've got a massive piece of mount board. Hang on, I found one, I think. Yeah, got one.
Okay.
There you are. Look at that.
Look at that, guys. How clever is that?
That's amazing. That
It
literally
looks like it's been parched.
parched. How brilliant is that? Right.
That's how clever Minecraft Studio
All
is.
your digi-stamps now. Good grief.
So, I've been having, because of all the, I mean, looking at the programs and looking at everything. Oh, and can I just, because I would just want to,
One quick question. Johnny P, yes, absolutely. She's asking, can you use the dies with artwork like the carnations I bought last week? Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's exactly what you can do.
Right, so what
Exactly.
I'm doing now, for anybody who hasn't done this before, and
excited.
thank you so much everybody who's just joined us today, Minecraft Studio, so I've loaded it onto the computer. It'll look like this. It gives you a little, in.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, back in. Right, so this is Minecraft Studio there. That's what it'll look like when it comes on your computer, and you open it up and you'll end up with it. I'm just going to give it a second while it's doing it. And did I do it? Doubting myself now. No, I did. Yeah, I have done now. So it opens up and it is just drag and drop. It couldn't be any simpler. So you go on to, this is what everything on your computer, your desktop, you've got anything you've actually got. In this PC, we have got what we call Dr. Dre. And this is our external hard drive. It's just a nickname we've given to it. So I'm going to go into Timeless Nursery. And I've got in here Digi-Stamps, Reflections, Scene Building, Textures. So I've got them all as different folders that I've got here. I don't like working with the grid because I find it distracting, and I like to use it when I'm needing it for measuring and putting things in place. So I'm going to take off the ruler and the grid, and this is my page. I'm working with it portrait. I can zoom in and out here, look, in and out, so you can see what I've got. And there's loads of tutorials on YouTube. Please go on our YouTube channel. Diane has done tons of tutorials. However, I just want to show you this. If I go to help up there and I go into the help folder here, it will give me a ton of help. There's pages of it. So it takes you through all the different how-tos with screenshots showing you everything that you can do with this. And once you get started with it, honestly, you'll just keep going because it's so exciting. So there's your page. What I'm going to do is go into my scene building here, and I'm going to build myself a little story. So I'm going to take my little bunnies, look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. And when you stretch up the artwork, look at the quality of it. It's literally stunning. I'm also going to take my little teddy bear and I'm going to have my little bear sitting on the edge of the bed there. And I'm going to have these little flowers. I'm going to put some more of these. You can see how you can really play with the design and you get to choose where you put stuff and how you put it. You've got all these lovely little elements to be able to play with to build up the design. But I'm then going to go into the digi stamps and I'm going to take this delicate carriage and I'm going to build that up and we're going to put it over the top. And all I'm doing with this, just zoom out a little bit, is stretching it until it fits the design. Now, so there's another quicker way, easier way of doing that. So with this, I've got to fiddle around with the two things to get them right, okay? So why not do it like this? You bring on the carriage, bring on your seam building, bring on your design, so they're both the same size, get them together and then stretch them, undo that, group them and then stretch them at the same time. So you've got them both exactly the same size by doing it at the same time. Then you can ungroup them. You can do whatever techniques you want to do and then layer them back up on top of each other ready. So this one, we're going to change the colour of the stamping. And I'm going to change it to a blue. So I'm just changing that to a soft blue. Then I'm going to change the brightness so I can have it a dark blue or I can have it a very, very light blue. I'm going to layer that, bring this to the front. I'm going to layer that over the top like that. So now I've got my image with it stamped blue on the design. Now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it because I want another one of them and I want to blur all the edges with that one. So I'm blurring it and I'm going to make it a tiny weeny bit bigger. Then this one is going to go over the top. So I've got now lovely soft focus round the edge of it. And in fact, I'm going to make it a tiny weeny bit bigger. So a bit more blurry. Then this one needs to come on the front, like to there. And that one, we're going to change the colour right down.
Wow. Wow.
So it now looks like it's been stamped in white.
Look at that.
Over the top edge.
Wow.
Of the design.
How beautiful is that?
So once you start with this, you can really play with the effects of it. Right, now, then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our emboss. And I'm going to emboss it. And then we need to bring this one to the front. Just going to make it slightly transparent. So we get that embossing effect. Needs to be...
Wow.
Where are you? Just there. And then this one. I'm changing the wrong opacity. There, like that. So you've got lots of texture.
And then, if you turn that into a cutting file, you could do your paper piercing all the way around the outside edge, which would definitely make it look like parchment, wouldn't it?
It would.
That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm just going to ungroup it over here because I want to move it all at the same time. You get that and you get that. You come to bring to the front. Now we're going to come back with that, over the top. You've got a really lovely, very, very gentle, soft
That's
focus.
gorgeous. Absolutely
So,
gorgeous.
but the whole thing about this is, let me change this to our, which one I'm working on? Oh no, it's that one. Want to change the brightness right back to there. Then bring that over the top.
These really are amazing, aren't they?
Over the top of there, and then you can start to build the design on top of it so that you can have elements of it actually in true focus. So you really get to play with the elements of it, which is absolutely brilliant. But also the other thing that I just want to show you is, have we got any questions or are we good to go?
No, I think we're good to go.
Right, I just want to take you into the next bit. Where are we? Beyond the bay. Because I need to show you this. So, here's my harbour. Here. Here's my
You can hear the seagulls,
driftwood
can't you?
frame. Like that. Here is the seagull, who is just there. Here is the last little bit of the anchor over here. Oh, stretched it. So you build easily building up your scene, and then if I'm going to go into the actual, I'm in the wrong bit, beyond the bay, into the scenes, I just need a bit of sky. So I'm going to send that, and let's just crop it. Actually, a lasso knife will just have you. Going the wrong way, really. So I just want that bit of sky, okay? Get you in that. So just put some sky in. But then this is the best one. This is the best bit. Right, so you come down here and we're going to get a bit of sand, a little bit of sand here. We're going to go into our scene building and we're going to get, let's do it from scratch. We'll take this bit. No, we won't. We'll take this bit. Right, like that. Now we need to copy that. Copy and paste it. It's got two of them. Then we're going to have these houses. We're going to put those right there. Just gonna go
Look at that.
like that. Extra house.
Love that.
And then this one. Oops.
That's phenomenal, isn't it? Wow.
There. Then we're going to have a bit of wood just top of the lane there, and we need a few seashells outside the doorstep, and there's a boat right out here. Whoops, don't. there. Then we've got, where's my person gone?
This would be really good with the boat that we've just had on that Two-Head Robins show, the sail one, wouldn't it? The abandoned one. Look at that.
As you can see, looking at, oops, what have I done there? Press something. And look at how you can create perspective. So he's walking.
I like that one there because it looks like he's walking into the picture.
Stepping into the picture.
That's really clever,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, and then this one's there, like that. They look like they're walking down the hill.
Amazing.
I mean, it is, oh, it's just right.
Magic is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
And it's free, which is even more magical. I just think that's incredible that we give away a graphics program that you can do this kind of thing with the artwork that you buy. It's just phenomenal, isn't it?
How that's just
Look at
part
that.
of the little bit of the alcohol.
Wow.
Look how much detail you can get into the story, though. You can just
Incredible.
literally keep on playing, and then this bit, so I'll delete you off. I'll get this bit. Right. It's the tiniest little bit. Right. Look at that. So you can see the horizon, you can see the little boats, you can see the seashells outside the door, you can see the children walking down, and then the only thing I would do is I'd ungroup all of it, and I'd get hold of him, and if I go into my layers, I can get hold of that little one, and I'm then going to bring him to the front. Oops, did I? Order, bring to front. There we go. So he does look like he's stepping into the story.
That's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. It's so
Can you emboss
easy
it?
to do.
Can you show them the embossing?
Oh yeah, okay, right.
My favourite, Lily's favourite. We're obsessed with embossing.
Just do it.
In case
Right,
you didn't
get
know,
rid
we've
of the
only got a
grid,
couple
get
of
rid of the
minutes
grid.
left.
Oh, it's okay. We'll do it quickly.
Oh, I know we will. We're good at it, you
Right,
know.
scenes.
Crazy,
Let's pick
but
a
we're good.
scene. Here we go. We'll use this one. So I'm going to copy it and paste it, and then go into my effects. We're going to go down to embossing. We're going to emboss and emboss, and then this one. Watch what happens.
Look at that. Look at that. That's incredible. Look at all the detail. It looks like
Look
it's
at the
been
bricks.
stitched.
All
Look
the
at it.
bricks on the.
Look at the sky.
Look
And
at
the sea. Look at that.
look,
And it's just a slider. How amazing is that? I tell you what, if you bought an A4 3D embossing folder, you're looking at the best part of £30 at least. That is done digitally. How incredible is that?
and it looks like it when it's printed.
It really does. It's just incredible. Please get Micro Studio if you haven't already got it. You need a Windows PC based laptop, but honestly, it'll be the best thing you ever do, downloading that for free. 'Cause
Especially it's free.
yeah, exactly. I was scared of it. First of all, I didn't think I'd be able to use it. Oh my goodness me, it's so intuitive. And secondly, I knew that if I got my head around it, it will be incredibly addictive. And let me tell you, it absolutely is. But it's the best kind of addiction you'll ever have. It's fantastic.
It's crafting.
It is.
This is a craft in its own right. And look at him, nice and crisp
Right,
in
Miss
there.
Stephanie, we have to say goodbye.
Oh no.
I'm going next door to do the first hour of Makeover Monday with David.
Oh, and then I've got new stickers.
And then me and you
Oh,
together.
you wait till you see these new resin designs. I'm so excited with what you can do with them because I've worked out some new stuff.
And that will be at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
And then we'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock till 7 with resin cast. And then tomorrow, scan and cut day. Make sure you're there. Got some cool stuff to talk about tomorrow. Right, thank you very much for your company. We really appreciate it. And I'll see you through that wall in a few minutes.